Hey fire signs, welcome in. It's Heather with Heather's Healing, and I'm here to look at the month of February for fire signs. So this video is for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. So let's see what's going on. How are you guys? Welcome in. Welcome to February, Aquarius season. All right, so I'm going to pull a few oracle cards, and then I'm going to pull some tarot, looking at the recent past, the current energies, and upcoming. Let's see what's going on for fire signs. Do a little check-in. All right, so what is the universe asking of you? We've got let go. The energy in your environment, the energy surrounding you. Work together. Nice. Advice and guidance. All right, fire signs. Let's see what is going on with you guys. So I do want to pull some clarifiers for these oracle cards. So the universe is asking you to let go. We've got the card number 36. It says let go. Let's pull a clarifier. I wonder if this is a person that you are letting go of. Maybe you've been forced to let go of this person. But with the heart on the card, that also, and the flowers, that is speaking to healing from a past, I'm hearing a past fracture. So this could be, you know, healing from a past relationship, a past heartbreak. Clarifier for let go. This is what the universe is asking of you, and you have temperance. I do feel like this is in regards to healing, asking that you let go of the past, let go of the past hurts, so that you can fully move forward. That's kind of what this is feeling like to me. And I will also say, I'm hearing divine intervention, but also that you are definitely receiving signs from the other side. So if this is a person that has crossed over, they are reaching out to you, and you are definitely getting messages from them. But there's a need to move forward with your life. Make sure you live your life. But I do feel like you are surrounded by angelic energies. I mean, we all are, but I'm definitely feeling that for fire signs. There is a softness here that I don't always feel with fire signs. So I do really love that. You could be feeling a little softer, more connected to your emotions, more connected to other people. There's just a really nice soft energy here. And also with this card of temperance, there is a need to not, I would say, don't make any changes that are really jarring. I feel like you need to be careful, not careful, go easy on your nervous system. Don't put yourself in situations that are going to be energetically jarring. That could just simply mean be in quieter environments, limit your connection with other people, you know, have some downtime. I feel like that's going to be really helpful for fire signs. A nice energy in your environment. The cards that work together, you can see people cooperating, helping each other out. That's a really nice energy. You've got, it's card 40, so card 4. There's a lot of, your environment feels really stable. So it feels like you have people surrounding you that are helpful. You're helping them. There's a nice energy here. So that's good. All right, let's take a look at recent past for fire signs. Yeah, you're helping each other out. It's a really nice energy in your environment. All right, so fire signs, recent past. What do we need to know about that? Page of Pentacles. The Hanged Man, Two of Swords. Temperance. Got another Temperance here. Current energy. Lots of pages coming about. All right, so fire signs. Let's see what we've got here. So Page of Pentacles. And with the Temperance. I definitely feel the energy of youthfulness around this card. So this could be in reference to a child. But the other thing that I'm feeling here is in the recent past, you were pursuing something. So this would be you were learning something. Pages are all about gathering information. They're gathering something. They're learning about something. So you are in this case learning about maybe going back to school. You were preparing for something. You were gathering resources. There was a definite focus here, and it would have been focused around money, resources, time, work, school, but it was something that really took a priority, and then it feels like you shifted away from that. This could also be if there's a really kind of compulsive energy that I'm feeling with this Page of Pentacles too. So maybe you went a little overboard on something, particularly like gathering resources. I don't know, maybe you got panicked about something in the past. Because we've got the Two of Swords and we've got the Hanged Man. I feel like whatever this was, and maybe this was a child that you had a lot of concern for, that you were trying to help out. I don't know. There's kind of a manic feeling that I'm feeling here with this card. So whatever disruption or disturbance that you recently had, that brought you to a place of, okay, what's my next move? What do I do now? The Hanged Man, it's the energy of surrender. It is pulling back, taking a step back, and just waiting to see how things land. You know, you're waiting to see how things fall into place or don't fall into place, but you definitely pulled back, and you decided to not take any action. And that's okay. Because definitely the Two of Swords and this Hanged Man together, you really weren't sure. The path wasn't clear. You weren't quite sure what direction to go. And I think that was a really good call, fire signs, to just kind of pull back, pause, take a break, give yourself a little bit of time. Interesting that, I mean, I didn't even think about this, but interesting, I was saying I felt like there was a little bit of a manic energy here. And you've got two Temperance cards. So I feel like whatever this was, I don't feel like it was super out of control, but I think that you could see that the possibility of things maybe going out of control was quite possible, and you did pull back, because again, we've got the energy of temperance here. Again, moderation. This is also taking the middle path. You're not swinging too far to the left or the right. You're staying in the middle. You're being observant. You're watching how things unfold. You're holding back. It's also being very quiet too. And I feel like, fire signs, I feel like you've gained a lot of wisdom from that. And you probably have now decided what direction to move in. Whatever this energy was, I feel like you've shifted away from that. Interesting, because we've got another page here, the Page of Swords. So in your current energy, this is gathering information. This is learning about something. It almost kind of feels like a different approach to whatever this was for you in the past. This feels like a revisit of that, or you're going about it in a different way. So gathering information, deciding a new way forward. You're doing things a little differently. I'm also kind of wondering if this is a person, if this was a person that was maybe out of control or a little manic, there were some red flags here with this person. They're still in your life, but you're also not, you're kind of holding back from them and watching them, observing them. I definitely feel like whatever this person or energy is, it's still present in your life, but you're coming at it in a different way. And I think that that's really smart. I feel an energy here, there's a hesitation, and I think that that's smart. We've got the Four of Cups, and we've got the Queen of Cups here as well in your current energy, your present energy. There's definitely a fear of, well, you definitely don't want to be disappointed. You don't want to be let down. So I feel like, fire signs, I feel like you guys definitely have your guard up this month. I don't think that that's a bad thing. I feel like you're being really smart about it. I would just say, don't allow the fear of disappointment to make the decisions. You know, don't make decisions out of fear of being disappointed or let down by somebody. And I do feel like that's what this is. This feels like a fear of being let down by somebody, being hurt. I guess I would say the only thing, don't shut yourself down. I feel like it would be really easy for fire signs to shut themselves down this month. And I also feel like that was something you were trying to avoid doing in the past as well. You didn't want to, you're trying to avoid extremes. And I think that that's really smart. I also feel like you're in a really good spot with this Queen of Cups. I do feel like this card is representing you, representing the fire signs. So if you are worried that you're going to spin out of control, I don't believe that you will. The Queen of Cups is an energy that allows, she allows herself to feel, but doesn't allow emotions to run the show. So if that is something that you are fearing, I wouldn't be worried about that. There's definitely the advice coming through of don't shut down. So don't shut yourself down. I do really like the energy of the Queen of Cups coming in your present energy, because she does attract abundance, and she does attract she attracts a lot of love and joy, and I feel like that's probably something that you are wanting, even though it might scare you a little bit. I also think that if this is a person in your recent past, I think you are smart to not totally cut them out of your life, but pay attention, watch, kind of see how they play their cards, I guess. Let's see what's, oh gosh, see, well, look, we've even got the Lovers. Let's see what's coming in for future. And we've got the King of Wands. This does feel like a love reading for some of you. Definitely had a rocky past recently. But in the near future, you've got the Lovers. Again, this does have the energy of temperance, though. This isn't like just rushing into anything. You are definitely taking it slow. You are you're being cautious, and there's nothing wrong with that. You have boundaries. You're sticking to your boundaries. I do really like that. But you could be feeling a lot of pressure from the other person. Their energy feels kind of demanding. So don't rush into anything. I would say just stay true to you, because you know what is best for you. This could also be, if this isn't a relationship, a romantic relationship, fire signs, this could be you having a greater appreciation for your life. You're just having a lot of fun and enjoying yourself. And then for others, I feel like this is a new business opportunity, a new business partnership that is starting up. And again, I would say the same thing. Don't rush into anything. Don't allow other people to put pressure on you or try to push you in a direction that you're not comfortable with. But I do like the energy of this, of the Lovers. And I do like that you are taking things slow and you're not rushing into anything. We have the Six of Swords here. This came up for air signs too, I believe, in future energy. And you've got the Two of Wands. So this is embarking on a new adventure. This can be relocation, a new job. This could be, especially if this is a business partner, you may decide that you are wanting to break off and go in your own direction. But the Two of Wands, this is planning. You're not quite taking action on it yet, but it's planning. So if this is a relationship, you're in the planning stages of it. If maybe you're talking about moving in together or getting married, maybe you're talking about a business, it's coming up with a plan. You know, it's getting you're still in the envisioning process of it. And it is kind of interesting. There's definitely, I will say, I was feeling the energy of Gemini quite strong. And that can come up because of the Temperance card and the Lovers. Gemini represents the Lovers in the tarot. But there's definitely, I feel like, two different groups of people that I'm reading for. One group is considering a relationship. The other group is cutting off from a relationship or a business partner and you're moving in a completely different direction. You're going off on your own. And you'll be really successful either way. If you are pursuing a relationship or you are deciding to be a one-man show, either way, it's going to work out okay. But this is slow moving energy. Like, you're not rushing into anything. But I do like this energy of the Two of Wands and the Six of Swords moving into calmer waters. And the Two of Wands envisioning something new. This is a new adventure. Dreaming up, envisioning, you're making a decision. It's future planning. There's also an energy of waiting to see how things go. So going back to this person in the past or situation in the past, you're observing, you're waiting to see what happens. There's definitely an energy of waiting here, and that's okay. And then we've got the King of Wands. So I do feel like fire signs, King of Wands, this is your card. You guys are fire signs. I do feel like once you have, you'll know the right time to take action. I do feel like you, once you have the information, once you've kind of got a feel for things, you'll know when to make the move. You know, the King of Wands is very confident, very action oriented. Once he makes up his mind, he just does it. He goes in that direction and things are really going to take off at that point. But this does kind of feel like more like March for fire signs. I don't think that this is happening this month. It does feel more like March. So maybe the end of February going into March. So I would say if there's a decision here that you're needing to make, I would wait until the end of the month, first part of March. I will also say if you're feeling maybe not like yourself, you will be feeling more like yourself towards the end of the month. I like this. I like the King of Wands here. I like that he is coming in. It's feeling bold, feeling outgoing, excited for the future, putting the past behind you. There's also an energy here of recovery this month, of healing, of almost just like you need to catch your breath. And then I feel like by the end of the month, going into March, you're going to feel more rejuvenated and ready to take on whatever this new adventure is that's coming in for you. So you could be feeling a little unsure, doubting as we're entering February. But as you leave, yeah, you're definitely going to feel really on track. Advice card here, you've got card 4. This was card 40. Listen to your body. And air signs had a similar message. Listen to your body. Trust yourself. Trust your intuition. Trust the nudges that you're getting. Don't override them. And I definitely do feel like for fire signs, there is an energy here, whether it's a person or just expectations that you put on yourself. There is an energy here that I feel is pressuring you to take action before you're ready. So definitely listen to your body, listen to your intuition. If something feels off, listen to that. And oftentimes our bodies will feel that something is off long before our brain figures that out. So listen to that. So let's pull a card for Aries, Leo, and Sag. And I'm hearing look forward to. So what can Aries look forward to? Aries, what can Aries look forward to? Let's see what's coming up for Aries. Leo. Leo, what can you look forward to? And Sagittarius. So Aries, well, this could be new love. New love that maybe you're really, maybe you're a little afraid of this. But this could also be a new adventure. So either way, experiencing a new person, a new adventure. There's also the energy of putting yourself out there. So put your guard down a little bit, Aries. And this does kind of feel like a challenge of maybe putting yourself in the back seat and letting someone else take the lead. I know that might feel really uncomfortable. But I think you might really enjoy it. Allow someone else to take the lead. I think you'll like it. So, new adventures here for Aries. Might feel a little uncomfortable. Leo, what can you look forward to? Well, you've got the Chariot. Definitely a lot of momentum coming in. Things really picking up, moving quite quickly. I feel like whatever you've been up in the air about, Leo, whatever you've been a little uncertain about, once you make your mind up, once you decide the direction you're going to go, things just take off. And I love that. And I do feel like you're ready for that, Leo. I think you're ready for that momentum to come in. I love the energy of the Chariot. It's an exciting energy. It's a fun energy. Fire signs do really well with it. It can also be a journey, but nice momentum. I really like this. And Sagittarius, what can you look forward to? What do you guys have? 3. This to me feels like heart healing. Letting your guard down. Like this card said over here, the let go. The universe is asking you to let go. So to me, this feels like really old wounds. So things from the past, probably family stuff from when you were a kid. It's the energy of you've came as far as you can go at this point. So just let it go. Don't dwell on it. Let it be. Just let it be and move forward. The other thing that I'm hearing here for Sagittarius is relief. I feel like you're getting relief. It's almost like you can catch your breath. You don't feel like you've got to look over your shoulder. So maybe Sagittarius, maybe some of you have been feeling prying eyes. Maybe you've had someone spying on you, or maybe this was a past relationship where you were highly scrutinized in some way. There's relief coming in for you. You can put your guard down. You don't have to be worried about looking over your shoulder. Really nice. For fire signs, this is a lot of healing. You have a lot of supportive people in your environment around you. Allow people to help you. Allow yourself to be supported, not only by other people, but also by your guides. Don't forget that we have a spiritual team on the other side that are helping us along the way. All right, fire signs. Definitely a watery month. Feels a little dreamy. All right. Have a fantastic February, fire signs. Take great care of yourself, and I will talk to you real soon.